Good morning, everyone. Carol Arcus here. Welcome to the first activation on this week to do with money. Money makes the world go round, doesn't it? Well, so they say. But for many of us, it never quite works. For many of us, we either never have enough, we've never got enough coming in, or for some reason, there's too much going out. So this week is part 1 week. So we will be doing other activations and other ways of dealing with money problems. So this week, money. The first aspect of this I want to deal with this week is our ancestors that had money, but they were killed because of their wealth and their money. I'll explain more about how you could be experiencing this in another video. But for today, let's just welcome in our ancestors that were attacked, robbed, probably in another century for their money and their wealth, but they managed to pick themselves up. They managed to get on with their life. They rebuilt and made back the money that was taken from them. So grab a drink. If you haven't got a drink, go and pause this video, come back, and we'll get on with the activation. And if you'd rather leave this to the weekend, do so. It'll take about 10-15 minutes. Just be somewhere quiet where you can be alone for that time. If you want to grab your headset, go and take this to the park, whatever you want to do. All right, so as before, just take your time with this. Just listen. Let the feelings flow through. I will be closing my eyes in a minute, but for right now, just breathe in and out and just arrive here in the space, the room, the park, the beach, wherever you've gone to listen. If you want to walk with this, just feel the earth under your feet, feel the air touching your face, feel the coolness or warmth wherever you are in the world, and just arrive here in this space, in this time, in this moment. I call upon my ancestors past to come and join with me today. I call upon the ancestors of mine that had money taken from them, that had their wealth stolen. I call upon you now here to receive the love and blessings of the line and all of the ancestors and descendants that came after you. I call you back here now to receive and feel your strength, your determination, your ambition, and your resolute determination to make back and have the wealth that was taken and stolen from you. I call back the ancestors that were wealthy in their own time, in their own place. The ones of you that had money that was stolen. The ones that had wealth that was stolen and taken from you. But you with your fortitude, you with your determination, you with the ambition, survived and made good. Calling you back here as blood calls blood, and calling back the ancestors that were wealthy, had money, but it was taken from them. Calling you back here now, the ancestors of the 18th, 19th, and 20th century. As blood calls blood, I call back the grandfathers, the grandmothers, the mothers, the fathers, the sons, the daughters, all who had wealth, money, lands, but it was taken. You suffered some kind of attack and your wealth was taken. Calling you back here now to feel your determination and strength to make good. Calling you back here now, the ones that picked themselves up, dusted themselves off, and made a life again. Calling you back here now to receive the love, blessings, and thanks from me, your ancestor. Me, your ancestor that would love your guidance, your strength, your knowledge of how to make that money back again. Calling you back here now to give thanks. And as I sit here, I drink to you. As blood calls blood, I call back the ancestors of mine that had wealth, money, but it was stolen. Calling back my ancestors of the 15th, 16th, 17th century. Calling you back here now as blood calls blood, the ones of mine that had wealth and money, lands, property, but it was stolen from you. Calling you back here now to receive the love and blessings of me, your descendant, and all the line that came after you. Calling you back here now for you to feel your resolute determination to make back the money taken from you. Calling you back here now to receive the understanding and the knowledge that you had in making money. Calling you back here now for you to share your strength, your understanding, your determination to be wealthy again after such a loss. Calling you back here now to receive the love and blessings from all the line that came after you. And I ask all the line that came after you to turn to you, to nod, say thank you, and I drink to you. Reaching back further and further through the centuries, calling back to the 12th, 13th, and 14th centuries, calling back to my ancestors that were wealthy in their time, that had money in their time, that had saved and kept the money, but it was stolen. They felt anger, they felt betrayal, but they were determined people. You made that money back. You found the internal strength and determination and made the life back that you desired, that you had. Calling you back here now to feel that love, that determination, and calling you back here now to understand how you did this. Calling back the grandfathers, the grandmothers, the mothers, the daughters, the husbands, the sons, the uncles, the aunts, all those that had money, but it was stolen from them. All those that picked themselves up, gained their strength back in the world, gained their prestige and money back in the world, and survived. Calling upon your strength now, your determination. And as we call back you, we say thank you. And all the line, all of the descendants after you say thank you, for without you, we would not be here. And I drink to you. Reaching back further and further through the centuries, calling back to those in my line that had money but was stolen from them. Calling back now the ones that had wealth, but it was taken from them. Calling you back here now, the 10th, 11th, 12th centuries. So long ago, a life so different. But you had money, you had wealth, you had material things, you had lands and properties and jewelry. But you had this stolen. But you did not give up. You had strength, determination to make back what was yours. And you did. You created a life and wealth and property worth having. Calling you back here now for you to share your determination and strength, for you to share your understandings, your knowledge, your way of being. And us, your ancestors, turn and nod towards you to say thank you to you for that strength. Thank you to you for that knowledge, that inner resolute power of knowing you can remake the money that was taken. Calling you back here now to receive the love and blessings from all the line. And I drink to you. Reaching back further and further through the centuries, the 7th, 8th, 9th centuries, calling back to a time when money was not so well known, but land was known, servants were known, knowledge that money and possessions and land made things possible. Calling you back the ones that suffered loss and things were stolen from you. You suffered an attack. You suffered loss, but you had strength and determination to make back that loss. Calling you back here now, the grandfathers, the husbands, the wives, the mothers, the daughters, the grandmothers, any that suffered loss. Any that suffered loss but remade their fortune, remade their coin, remade their possessions. Calling you back here now to receive the love and blessings from all that came after you and us, your descendants. We say thank you to you for surviving, remaking your life, your strength, your inner will to survive. And we say thank you, and I drink to you. Reaching back through the centuries, the 4th, 3rd, the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th centuries. So very long ago, you had coins stolen, you had property stolen, you had land stolen from you. You were attacked, calling back the grandfathers, the fathers, the husbands, the mothers, the wives, the grandmothers, the aunts, the uncles, calling back the members that things were taken from, my ancestors who were stolen from, but they had strength, they had knowledge, they had understanding of the world and how money and possessions helped life. As blood calls blood, I call you back here now for us to receive that understanding as us, your descendants, watch on and wait and listen to your knowledge, your power, your strength. And as we listen, as we know, we say thank you, and we drink to you. Calling back through the centuries, calling back to a time when life was so very different, 3rd, 2nd, 1st centuries. Calling back to the ancestors that had some possessions, some coin, some understanding, some possessions, but it was stolen. You were attacked. But you had resolute determination to make more, to create more wealth for you, your family, your tribe, your community. You picked yourself up and you did create more. Calling you back here now as blood calls blood, calling back the ancestors of mine with the inner strength to make more money, more possessions, to replace that which was taken. Calling you back here now to receive your strength, your love, your understanding and knowledge of how to do this. Calling you back here now. And as I ask all generations since you to turn, to nod their thanks to you, to feel their appreciation for you, for your presence, your life, I say thank you and I drink to you. And now as I turn towards all the generations of mine, back through to the 1st century, I call back all of those that suffered loss of their possessions, of their wealth, of their money, of the things that they had worked hard for their family, for their community. And as we turn and look to each generation, we nod and say thank you. And as that love pours down through the centuries towards you, I honor all of you for picking yourself up from the floor, from the attack, from the stealing. And I say thank you to you. And as I say thank you, all that love is flowing back down through the centuries towards you. And we, your ancestors, embrace you and thank you. And we drink to you. And as I return now to this seat, this time, this presence, this 21st century of fastness and possessions and money, I call upon you to share with us, your ancestors, your understandings. And as I sit here in the 21st century, breathe in and out and say thank you. Well, it's funny, isn't it? You know, I can feel some of the strength and love. I don't know how many ancestors I have that had much money. I could feel a few in the 13th, 14th centuries, maybe. And again, maybe in the earlier centuries, 17th, 18th. I think a lot of stealing, a lot of violence, probably taking people's possessions and money. A lot of hoarding, maybe secrecy around money. That's the first one today. So Thursday is the next activation. Tomorrow we'll be looking a little bit into how you think about money. What kind of words come into your mind when you think about money? And we will see you all again tomorrow. Bye for now.